It's here. It's here. The new Erin Condren Life Planner collection. It is here. And I am so excited to show it off. Come on, let's go. Welcome to my channel, lovelies. My name is Tanya, and I'm known as the Butterfly Teacher. In this YouTube community, we talk about all things related to teaching, planning, and organizing to make life marvelous. If that sounds like your jam, then please subscribe to join our tribe. In today's video, I am showing off new goodies to my planner collection. This is the new 2022-2023 Erin Condren Life Planner launch. In this new collection that they're releasing, there are 4 new beautiful designs. 2 of them I'm gonna just touch on, but the other 2, I'm going into deep details about these planners. And because this collection is so expansive, I am going to do a part 2 video for the accessories, because come on, let's be reality. You gotta have those accessories to match your beautiful planner. Matter of fact, let me stop babbling and let's get right to it. Wait, this is not a babble, this is important. Stay tuned to the end of the video because I actually have a bonus planner that I'm showing off. Let's jump right in. Okay, the first planner that I want to show off is the 7x9 18-month life planner. It comes with the ruler, EC ruler, and this is a pretty thick planner. I will admit it's chunky. So it's about 1.5 inches thick, and I imagine it's because you have 18 months worth of pages included. I am going to be showing off the vertical layout. So before we dig in, it has a gold coil, which is my favorite. You'll notice with my previous videos that I tend to lean towards gold or rose gold. It has the customizable cover, so you can change the cover. That's the case with most coil planners that Erin Condren offers. Got to work it a little bit to get that coil back on there. It has a folder in the back. Stickers, which I'm going to get into for the accessories video, so I'm going to take those out for now. It's a double-sided folder. It also comes with a perpetual planner in the back. And this is dry erase, but you can also use your wet erase markers on this as well. Okay, now the price of this is going to depend on how you personalize this, because it comes in this 7.5x9. It also comes in A5 Daily Duo, the wedding planner, 7x9 notebooks. Excuse me, I can't talk. This also comes with a vegan cover, which I am heavily leaning towards purchasing. And it also comes in a binder. So that's why the price is gonna differ. It depends on what you get, okay? This is called Harmony Colorful. The philosophy behind this design is absolutely beautiful. The other thing that I want to mention about the Harmony Colorful design is that you get 2 options with the Harmony Colorful. This option is called Classic. And you also get, let me open it to show you those pockets again. If you get the Harmony Colorful with these swatches of metallic gold, that's Harmony Colorful Metallic Gold. Because I do love gold, I can already tell that the covers with these metallic gold blocks, I love that. I actually like that way better than the Harmony Colorful without the metallic gold blocks. So this is classic, but then you can also choose metallic gold as your covers for Harmony Colorful. I think it is absolutely beautiful. So now let's get into it. The vellum paper is pretty thick. At first I thought it was thicker than previous Life Planners, but I think that was just in my head. It is pretty though. With this vertical layout, you start off with your design and a quote. You also have your year in advance, the 18 months. Then you also have your, what some people call their monthly or yearly charts. Then you get a notes page, and then you start with July. Each month is color coded. So as we go to the July monthly spread, you have a notes section over on the sidebar. Your weeks start with Sunday and they go over to Saturday, and across the top is the Harmony design in whatever color blocking matches that month. As you head into the month, you get a notes page again, and then your monthly spread or intro. Let me put it like that, your monthly intro. One of the things that I really like about this vertical layout is that they change the vertical blocks when it's a new month. If you're a visual learner like me, that does make a big difference. Being able to see that, okay, June is in a different color than July, or whatever month it is. Even the shading at the bottom of your vertical columns changes color depending on the month. So for visual learners and planners, that makes a big difference. And then you also have a month in the corner, which I always appreciate because that does make planning life so much easier. All right, now let me quickly flip through so that you can see what these weekly spreads look like for a month. That format and layout is basically how it is for every single month. So I'm not gonna flip through every page, but I do wanna show off these color blocking, I don't think that's the correct way to say it, the colors that they put for every month, because I think that this colorful design is really beautiful. Okay, so that's how each month is set up. You have those beautiful colors. For your monthly spread, some holidays are already written in for you, which I always appreciate instead of having extra stickers. Let me show you really quickly, speaking of stickers. All right. In previous Life Planners, there's usually a page like this where there are additional holidays, but they're on stickers. And then you have to go back to whatever month that is and put those extra holiday stickers on your spread, on your monthly spread. They did not give you stickers for that this time, but they did give a page that lets you know additional holidays, heritage, awareness, observances. And then if you want to have these, you write them in yourself instead of getting stickers. Some people might like that, some people may hate that. Also, with this vertical layout, Some holidays are also included right up above your vertical column. That's another thing that I really, really like. It makes me happy to see that they added in certain holidays for me. Once you get through all 18 months of this planner, you have a notes section in the back. Then you get a contacts page in the back, which I never use. So make sure you subscribe. I'll show you how I transform this page and turn it into something else. And then you have 2024 laid out for you, which is another really nice addition for planning in advance. I'll be putting this to use. Okay, and then you get your last design page with a quote and stickers. Stickers. That is the Harmony Colorful 7x9 vertical planner in a nutshell, with lots of beautiful accessories to go with it. Let me show you the next planner for this collection. The next planner collection that I want to show off is a color blends, and this time I'm going to show off the Daily Duo. This is A5. Just like with Harmony Colorful, you can get this collection, the color blends, in 7x9, A5, Daily Duo, Wedding Planner. But here's the big difference. The Harmony Colorful, I dropped my paper. The Harmony Colorful, you can get a binder with the Harmony Colorful. You cannot get a binder with the color blends, but you can get a gorgeous ring agenda. I just love this. I just love this color blends. It reminds me of a sunset, a sunrise. The way they took this ombre effect of colors and the blending, to me, is just so pretty. This is not the first time Erin Condren has created a color blends collection. I have another video where I did a 2021 back to school collection. Sorry, I'm cooking, and so if you hear a loud beeping in the background, that's my oven telling me my food is done. So back to these babies. This comes with a rose gold coil. Rose gold is my second favorite coil color. Gold is number one. I probably would say black is the third out of the coils. For this Daily Duo, I do not have it customized with my name. It just says you are enough, which I think is beautiful. That's a really nice message to add. Just like with the other planner, your Daily Duos will each come with a ruler. Very nice addition. In fact, I still have this one here. And let me jump in. The vellum page is gorgeous. I just love this ombre gradient effect of colors. I just think it's so pretty. I have a hard time deciding which is my favorite, the color blends or colorful harmony. Can you tell I'm not a neutral girl? I'm all about that color. I think this is so beautiful. This is the July to December 2022. Oops, I'm showcasing some of the accessories, but you have your monthly goals page. You also have July through December with notes at the bottom so that you can make out like an overview of your plans for these 6 months. It goes into 2023 on the next page to map out your next year's plan, and a beautiful color blocked page with a quote. If you've never had a Daily Duo before, me either. This is my very first one. So you get a notes section on the sidebar with your monthly spread, and they come with several different holidays and observances already written for you. The thing that I'm kind of surprised by, and pleasantly surprised by, is that across the top, there's no design. I actually like that. I don't know why, but with so much color all throughout, this slightly neutral effect is calming and appropriate, because you do get a little bit of that color blends in pops. So you have your monthly, your welcome monthly, and then you have a notes classic lined. And then for your daily duo, you have your time, your hourly times mapped out for you. You have a little small month, a to-do list, and then a section here that is not lined for extra. And it's like that for each day of the week. Here's the difference. After Sunday, you get a notes page, which I already like that. Even though I've never used a daily duo before, I really like having extra note pages. And then the next week starts. The times go from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. with an extra line at the bottom that doesn't have an hour with it. And every month has this layout in the A5 Daily Duo. So just like with the Harmony Colorful, you have one color for each month. And even that one color in the color blends has I don't know if you can tell, I apologize if my lights are too bright for you to see it, but it's a gradient effect even with that one color. And then for each of those months, you get that same pop of color. So it's almost like color coding. So let me jump over, see, look at how pretty that is. December. Focus, yes, love this. At the end of your months, you get to the back of your planner, excuse me, you have an additional notes section, but with just 2 pages. You have heritage, extra awareness, holidays and dates, not stickers. They did the same thing where you can write these in your monthly spread if you want. A color blends, end page with a quote, and then stickers. And then you have a folder. I'm so happy they put folders in every planner, because I always have papers and extra stickers or something. And then of course, just like with most coil planners from EC, you can customize it. You can take these off. You can also write on these with dry erase and wet erase markers. The second part of the Daily Duo is set up in the same way. Now again, the price is going to depend on what you get, because you can get this in different sizes and different options, but love these planners so far. I have one more planner to show you. Remember, I told you there's a bonus. They also sent me the Color Blends Monthly Petite Planner. This is a slightly expanded Petite Planner, and I'm really excited to use this. I know I've said I'm excited about a bunch of things, but my mind is already going with ways that I'm gonna put this Petite Planner to use. So this shows July through December 2022 to 2023, okay? If you are the kind of person who you don't wanna go all out with the big planners, then a Petite Planner may be your jam. Gorgeous color blends along the top, that gradient effect with your months from July to December, and 2 extra blank boxes for you to write or to put stickers in, passwords. And then this is what the monthly Petite Planner shows. It's almost like a condensed version of what I showed in both the 7x9 and Daily Duo monthly pages, except there's no extra. It just goes from one month to the next. You could use this as a budget planner. You could use this as a social media calendar planner. If you are a content creator, you could use this as a meal planner. You could use this to write all of the dates, like if you have kids and they have sporting events, or if you're single and you have a hustling, bustling social life, church events, planning out travel early. Like if you're like me and you're already thinking several months, even a year ahead for where you're gonna travel, you could write that information down in this monthly planner. And because it's petite, it's not heavy, it's not thick, easy to carry around. Once you reach that last month, you get a generous section of note pages. And let me just show you, like the note section goes on and on, which is why this Petite Planner works really well for some of those ideas for all of those ideas that I just mentioned. And then you finish off with 2024 year, blank boxes. They're bigger than what's on the first page. Let me see, yes, bigger boxes. Color blends across the top. A final color blends page with a quote and stickers. So, out of the 2 different types of planner systems that I showcased, tell me in the comments, are you more of a 7x9, I need everything included in one kind of planner? Or you more of a, let's break that bad boy into 2 chunks, Daily Duo, A5 planner? This will be my first time using the A5, so I actually don't know which one I like the best yet. But once you subscribe, you'll be able to see more Plan With Me videos where I put both systems to use, and then we can plan this journey together. So thanks for hanging in with me. Let me tell you some last minute important tips about this Erin Condren launch and how to make sure that you get the planner that is right for you. So first thing to note is for EC Insiders, the official launch is April 25th. Yes, that's one of the perks of being an EC Insider, is that you get to shop a day earlier than everyone else. The general public, no EC Insiders, you shop April 26th for this collection. And here's why you do not want to wait to shop. Remember I talked about that bonus? Yes, and those freebies that are included as gifts with purchase. Those are for while supplies last. So I have a feeling, because this is such a gorgeous new lineup of planners and accessories, that those gifts with purchases are gonna go fast, okay? So make sure you sign up as an EC Insider. My referral link is in the description box below. That will allow you to go ahead and start shopping early, which is April 25th on launch day, okay? If you are watching this video and it's after April 25th or 26th, it's not too late. Go check out this collection. Thank you so much for spending this much time with me, and I really hope that you'll like this video and subscribe. See you in the next one.